Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Am I live? Let me make sure. Am I live? Yep, I am indeed live. Okay. Sorry for the interruption, guys. I had to delete the other stream because I actually put it on ultra low latency, so it wasn't HD. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. And it's still not HD for some weird reason. Okay, I think my phone's losing its mind. Okay, whatever. So, so the Roblox Keynote for the RDC 2023, so I didn't finish the end of it, so we're going to be reacting to that. Now, unfortunately, of course, you all know what happened with the whole dilemma where the innovation awards were canceled and stuff. But 21 hours ago, they actually reposted this, and the only difference is that they got rid of the "we'll be back soon" for the lunch break thing. So now I can actually show you guys the second part without me skipping for an hour. And surprisingly, guys, an hour of it was actually that. Surprisingly, because the original one was 4 hours. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, so also another thing. It is in fact 9/11, and if you guys do not know what 9/11 is, it is September 11th, and September is the 9th date. Now, if you guys do not know what 9/11 is and stuff, I'll explain one sec. Actually, I'm gonna exit the stream on my phone because I think there's an issue with it. Let me just check. Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with it. Okay, whatever. Ignoring that. Anyway. Okay, thank you for saying it works. Good know. Okay, so yeah, I think it's just my phone losing its mind. Anyway, so if you guys do not know what happened on 9/11, in September 11th, so in 2001 there was a terrorist attack in the U.S. and almost 3,000 people died, and it was one of the worst terrorist attacks in the world. It might actually be the worst terrorist attack in the world. I do not have confirmation on that, but it might. I don't know, though. So, yeah. We are going to be watching a short little video from a game owner who made the World Trade Center in Minecraft, and it took him years to make. And he, every year, makes a tribute video, so we're going to be watching that. Oh, and it has graphics, too, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah. I almost got arrested. Quickcraft finally made a video about that. Oh, finally. Okay. So, yeah. Let's start with this, and then we'll go to the main thing. I'm just gonna disable, I'm just gonna disable stuff. One sec. Where is it? Here, I'm just gonna disable the chat for a sec, guys. Just gonna disable the chat, and the reason why is because basically, this is a anniversary for something that happened that was bad, so we have to pay respects, so I'm just gonna turn off chat for a while. Okay, someone in the chat knows what it is. Okay, surprisingly, only one person is actually in the stream, so yeah, that's weird. Anyway, let's begin. Game Owner presents. In remembrance to those who lost their lives to the forced response, Okay, that's just an ad. I was like, wait, the force responders killed them? But no, there's a symbol thingy. To the force responders and those who lost their loved ones 22 years ago on September 11th, 2001. Just want to mention, we'll never forget. That's perfect timing to stop. So, I would actually put a real video, but the only issue is that rest in peace, those who died, indeed. Okay, so I would put an actual video about what happened. I'll show some pictures, but here's the issue. The issue is that might scare a couple of you, because it was very scary when that happened. So yeah. Anyway, I'll show some pictures. We will never forget that day. This is all in Minecraft. This took years to make. He literally made an entire video showing how long it took. World Trade Center 7. Just want to mention, guys, I was going to make a documentary on this, like, literally today. But the only issue is I didn't finish it in time, so probably next year I'll finish it. So, yeah. That's a picture of it in real life. He shows another picture too. That was the World Trade Center in 2001. These towers actually used to be the tallest buildings in the world. So guys, before I show you guys the pictures, 10 seconds of silence for the ones who were lost. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's been 10 seconds. I could be wrong. Okay, so what we're going to be searching up now is, actually, before I do that, let's come here, because, where was it? Here, so he made all of Manhattan, New York City. Here it is. Please don't copyright me. I'm just gonna mute this. So here was him building it. So he started this project in 2019, which is crazy. That was like 5 years ago? March 2019. Oh, by the way, guys, April 2019. So before, like, we show everything, I like to mention, everything you see has an interior. Everything you see. And he's still working on it. I had no idea he made the torch. I had no idea he made the torch. If you guys don't know what that torch is, basically that's a torch that got destroyed. And it was like from the 18th century, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's a pretty old torch. And then it got destroyed when the Twin Towers collapsed. May 2019. June 2019. So you guys might actually be wondering why the Twin Towers look weird at the top, and the reason why is because she made them so tall, they reached height limit. So, like, so if you guys don't know, in Minecraft there's like a 300 block height limit, so you can only go up to like 300 something. So, what he did is he put like teleporters, and he made you go. So when you went like in the elevator, there was like a tripwire, and it would teleport you to a different location in the map where he continued the towers. So he had to build like 3 different sets, which is crazy. July 2019. August 2019. September 2019. The day it happened. Did he do an anniversary like in 2019? I'm pretty sure he did. So that was like during he was still building this. October 2019. November 2019. Oh, and yes, guys, he did make a map. He did make a map. And it is incredibly, like, impressive. Like, it's so hard to, like, make maps like this. Like, it is so hard to make maps in the position that you want them to. Like, it's so hard. Oh, by the way, guys, this map is, in fact, for, like, tours. So, like, you can, like, record videos on this map if you have his permission. I'm pretty sure. I saw a YouTuber did a tour of him building all this. I'm pretty sure like in 2018 that video is from. So yeah, that's before you like build all these buildings. That was like when only like the World Trade Center complex was here, not all these buildings. So yeah, that was like a long time ago. I'm not sure if he still does those though. December 2019. January 2020. So now we're in 2020. Oh, so now when COVID started. The worst disease ever started So I'm pretty sure COVID started like in March. So when we get to March, COVID starts, and then we're probably gonna see like a lot more progress on this. Oh, never mind. World created by game owner One Tick, inspired by whoever that is. Build team. Oh yeah, I forgot he had actually 3 people helping him build this. So the build team is Waso Hazel 2005. This guy. Oh, so he got inspiration from this guy, and this guy helped him build it. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway. So now I'm just gonna search up pictures of 9/11. 9/11. 9/11. So images. I'm not gonna pull up videos because sometimes and most of them they swear. So yeah. Here was 9/11. This was the World Trade Center in 9/11. it was like one of the worst days in all America. And almost like 3,000 people died. I'm pretty sure it was like 2,800 something. So yeah, that's just sad. So 2 planes got hijacked. One of them crashed into this side of the building. The other one crashed into this building. And another one crashed into the Pentagon. Then another one crashed into a field because the passengers on the planes were able to unhijack the plane. And yes, guys, the planes were hijacked. So the planes were hijacked. Then that plane got hijacked. Then the passengers were rebelling against the hijackers. Then they managed to crash it in a field. And that plane is rumored to have either was heading to not to the Pentagon, to the White House or the DC Capitol. Because if you guys don't know, the Pentagon's actually in DC, in Washington, DC. So here's another picture. Let me see if I can find a picture of like it crashing into the plane. The building. Here, so this is a commercial plane. This is a commercial plane with like, pretty sure there are like 90 something people on it. And it was about to crash into that building. Worst day in America. Let's see if I can find a picture of the Pentagon. Oh, by the way, guys, here's how it looks like now. It's now a memorial. So this is where the tower once actually stood. Why am I getting recommended shoes? Okay, whatever. Let me actually look for so that is the new World Trade Center. Freedom Tower. So Freedom Tower is the brand new World Trade Center. And it's right beside where the towers once stood. So these, okay, let me actually open image in a new tab. So these waterfalls right here, these are actually where the towers once stood. And I'm pretty sure this is the museum. And this is like the mall that goes into the subway. And before the attacks, the mall was actually underneath the World Trade Center. I'm pretty sure they had to change that for like, I know why. Probably for like aesthetic reasons. Probably they like want to make it look cool. And also apparently, on September 11th, this thing opens, like the roof of it opens, and then the sun reflects on one World Trade Center from the time that the first plane hit and I'm pretty sure like the second tower collapsed or the first, I don't remember. However, that's been broken for years. I'm pretty sure. That's as far as I know. But they might fix it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's probably also why. So yeah, you get like an hour of seeing the World Trade Center like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so now back to this. So I'm not gonna restart the entire video because that'll take way too long. So we're just gonna start off where we ended.
We're doing something very big, and that is we're reimagining how to communicate and together supports communication.
I'm trying to find where we exactly ended. This one they went to lunch and they said, be back soon. So they got rid of that pouch. So now it's just
Please welcome Roblox Vice President of Engineering, Creator, Nick Torno, and Vice President of Product Creator, Tien Lim.
Hello, RDC. I'm Nick, and I lead engineering for the Creator Group.
And I'm Tien. I lead product for the Creator Group.
The Creator Group is all about helping you, our creators, succeed and thrive on the platform. We work across all the other groups at Roblox to champion for and optimize for your needs. Earlier this year, we introduced ourselves in Dev Forum, but we thought that now that we're here in person, we could do a little more.
A lot more. So if any of these logos or products look familiar to you, we may have had a little hand in building some of these. We may not look it, but we've actually been around a few blocks helping creators across apps, games, movies, TV, social media. My first job was on the Nintendo GameCube, and I was one of the first platform devs. Yeah. Platform devs, and I was working on the forums, and I was working closely with all the developers. I had long hair back then. I was contributing code to classics like Metroid and Resident Evil. It was pretty epic.
Ooh, Resident Evil.
Wait, you had long hair?
You're asking me this now at RDC? You
It's
really want to see
important.
it?
It seems important.
You guys want to see it? OK. There you go. It's there.
What? What's a quid? What's a quid?
Very impressive, very handsome. I've been around the block too. As an early employee at Zynga, I helped ship games like Cityville and helped build our internal platform for building games. I've always been fascinated by the potential for technology to help connect people together. And at Twitter after that, I saw firsthand how technology can help people share their story and learn and grow together.
But I think I can safely say that we've never quite encountered a community quite like you.
2 people unsubscribed.
You are also passionate, creative, vocal, yeah?
But most importantly, and more than any other place that we've ever been, this is a real community. You can feel it in the air here at RDC, and it's this community that's going to power Roblox to achieve its vision. If we're going to connect 1 billion people with optimism and civility, it's only going to happen with your creativity and help.
If we're going to connect 1 billion people with optimism and civility, it's only going to happen if we can model that aspiration right here in this room. And it's only going to happen if we enable you to enable anyone to create anything, anywhere.
All right, we've decided to structure our talk today on a hierarchy of needs. It's based loosely on Maslow's hierarchy, but instead of air, water, food, and shelter, we're going to be talking about things that really matter to you.
I think those things matter to them, too.
No, that's a good point. Fair enough. Our creator's hierarchy of needs starts with the foundational things, like a platform that's secure, performant, stable, and reliable. That means we need to fix bugs, drive latencies down, and optimize our engine and infrastructure so it can scale as your games do on our platform. Next, it's about making sure that you can work the way you want to work. We're making our platform much more flexible, so you can work with your favorite tools. And we have some big news to share later on in this presentation. Finally, we want to accelerate creation. Roblox is already arguably the easiest place in the world to get your ideas into reality to share with the world. But we think we can go way further. Whether you're a novice or a pro, we've got some mind-blowing tools for you.
Forgot to close my door, guys, if you want that.
Now, all of this is only going to be possible if we have the right relationship. It's a two-way street. We need each other for all of this. So that means we need two-way transparency, accountability, regular communication, and mutual empathy. Because in the end, we just want creation to be fun and inspiring.
So let's start at the base of the pyramid. One of the biggest pieces of feedback we've heard from you all is that we need to improve our core.
Now, we talk a lot about our amazing vision, but the reality is we actually probably spend most of our energy right here at the foundations of the platform. So let's start with the things that matter to you on a day-to-day basis, like bugs. So we've recently revamped our dev forum bug process, so every bug you file now has an owner. In April of this year, only 45% of bugs had an owner, but now 98% of them do. Now, it doesn't mean that they're all going to get fixed, but at least you know someone's looking at it, and you have a much higher chance of seeing some clearer resolution. We're also working on opening up the bug reporting process to more of the community, so watch out for that.
The broader theme here is we want you to be able to enter and stay in a flow state as you're using Studio and our tool chain. Bugs are part of that, but we've also started tracking a new stat called uninterrupted Studio session time. Last year, this was a measly 30 hours, and now we're up to 80 hours. This means you can work for weeks at a time without experiencing a crash in Studio. Thank you.
Fantastic.
This is stuff we don't talk about a lot because it's small. You know, it's a bunch of little things, but we spend a ton of energy here, and
I tried to spawn into
the
in Studio once.
We're also working on hangs.
Then Studio
another thing we've seen is that when your network is flaky at home, or maybe your computer goes to sleep and wakes back up, we had this kind of annoying reconnect flow. It's now the case that will auto-reconnect.
Someone just said to last
and this can get you back into the creative mode immediately. We've been improving scripting latency. Scripting latency is down 22%. This means when you type a key, how long does it take to show up on the screen? That's the P50. And the P99 is down by more than 48%, and we're going to keep going. We've also added support for Apple Silicon. For those of you who use these devices, we're seeing much more stability and higher performance on those devices. We know there's a lot more to do on all of these fronts, and we want to continue to hear from you. Please let us know what's slowing you down.
Oh, speaking about slowing down, let's talk about moderation for a second. It's how we try to ensure a safe and civil experience for our users, but we've learned that it can be a big part of your experience on the platform as well. So first I thought I would give you a sense of the magnitude of the challenge here, because you all and your users are incredibly prolific. So every single day, you are uploading 2.5 million assets. Your users are sending 3 billion messages, creating 500,000 hours of voice chat, and generating 2 million pieces of feedback every day. That's a lot of stuff. And I'm not even counting the experiences that you are publishing and updating. So, by the way, I'm pretty sure this is true, that the number of experiences uploaded or published every single day on Roblox is bigger than the total number of apps and games uploaded to the Apple Store and the Google Store combined.
That's amazing.
That's a huge number. So you can imagine how hard it is to moderate this ecosystem, but we know how irritating it can be if we get it wrong. So an example I saw recently, Nick, what would you call this asset?
I'd call that Nick Bishop 123.
Bad news, man.
Hello.
I'm pretty sure
Hi,
you would
chat.
get
Hello.
rejected. Because up until recently, we actually blocked the string Bishop because it could have been a name, like the android in that classic movie Aliens. Wow, nobody got that one.
I never watched Aliens.
Was anyone irritated by the fact that the bishop is next to the rook? Anyone? So anyway, we have revised our text filters and dramatically reduced the number of assets being flagged and the number of incorrect bans as a result. So hopefully you're feeling the temperature come down there. We've still got a lot of work to do here, and we'll continue to tune.
So that's just one example, and we've been working on improving moderation across the board. Our goal is to have 100% accurate moderation for you, and we're on a journey to make it happen. This starts with amazing machine learning automation, so you can get instantaneous and accurate answers on moderation. In the rare cases it goes to a human moderator, we're improving things there too, with improved training for our moderators, dual reviews before anything results in a consequence. In the rare cases where something does lead to a consequence, we're improving our appeals process, so it's clearer to you why something has been rejected and how you can appeal that decision.
So we've been pushing these efforts on your behalf and have seen material drops at the rate at which creations see consequences and the severity of those consequences. Now, part of building a rock-solid platform is helping keep your experiences secure. We know you don't want to be keeping API keys and other secrets in code, but we haven't really given you that many options.
Until now. We're working on something we're calling the secret store. It's a safe place for you to securely store your secrets, which could be like API keys. You can store them separated from your code. It's easy to use. You set your secrets in Creator Hub or through our Open Cloud APIs, and then you can refer to them in code with a reference key. And this will be available later this year.
Quickly continuing on the theme of improving your quality of life, we recently rolled out the new Creator homepage. It pulls together all your critical assets, key insights, and product announcements. So it's your one-stop shop, bird's eye view into how all your creations are.
Actually, what's up, guys? I'm gonna pause this. Someone wants some help on Discord. Okay, let me open Discord. And yes, guys, I did get the Discord app. Oh, ignore this. Where was he? Was it? So we'll do this. Okay, hello, Blueberry. Who is this? Who is this? This is probably one of my friends just messing with me. Probably. It says you're not even a... Bro, it says you're not even a member. Actually, one sec. Add a wall member. Add a wall member. Okay, why is Zeev like doing this stuff? Oh my god. Zeev is losing his mind. Okay, whatever. I don't even want to know what's happening. Hi. Hi. Okay, I'm going back to my stream, guys. I'm not gonna spend all my time on Discord. Okay, back to the stream.
Finding things in the creator marketplace has also historically been really hard. I remember at RDC last year, several of you came to me saying, Nick, why is it so hard to find audio assets and music on the marketplace? Since then, we've deployed semantic search across the creator marketplace. And you can see an example of this. On the left here, when you search for brick house with smoke coming out of the chimney, you used to receive no results because no one ever named an asset that literal string. With semantic search, we actually grok. We understand what these assets are. And now when you search for the same string, you get back all these wonderful creations that you all have made. And we're seeing this for audio too. We're seeing more insertions into your experiences. It's making them richer, and there's much more to come here.
A house. Like
now, before we continue up this pyramid, let's take a little detour to discuss how we get to the top. And that's about the relationship you have with Roblox. So your relationship with Roblox might be 6 years old like mine, or 16, 17 years for some of you. That is a long time. And those kinds of relationships evolve, but the way they stay strong is with transparency, accountability, communication, and mutual empathy.
We're trying to keep up our end of the bargain. It's why we started the roadmap, to give you more visibility and insight into what we're doing, and why we've been advocating internally to make sure that your needs and points of view are being heard across the whole company.
The thing we ask from you is just to assume good intent. There's a lot of historical stuff that you have a lot more context on than we do. There are probably things we'll be talking about that you'll be wondering, why is Roblox quiet on all these things that have been bugging me for years? We want to make sure Roblox is not quiet. So if we are being quiet on something, there's probably a reasonable reason behind it. We're always trying to do things the right way, the principled way that's forwards and backwards compatible. Sometimes doing things the right way involves navigating really complex legal or regulatory things. That makes things hard to talk about.
That said, we never want you to stop speaking your mind. Let us know if you think we're on the wrong path. But again, please assume good intent. We're co-building this platform together. And that doesn't mean we're always going to agree on everything all the time. But that's OK. What's important is that we share our points of view with respect, we listen to each other, and we really try to understand each other. And so all we ask of you is that you trust that we're headed in the same direction, striving for the same goals. OK, let's get back to transparency and accountability.
So as Nick said, it kind of starts with the roadmap. It's a living document. We're going to keep posting periodic updates and hosting AMAs every now and then. I think we're up next month for an AMA. Hope I didn't surprise you with that. But stay tuned. The roadmap will be updated, and you'll be seeing some new updates from today and maybe a few other surprises.
So we're always looking for new ways to engage with you, but we also want to help you all engage with one another. You all have amazing learnings, amazing knowledge, and we want to make it easier for you to share those learnings with one another, to learn from each other. This is why we relaunched Creator Events. It's a way for you to learn from each other by watching live virtual events, and an opportunity to host virtual events yourself.
So as part of Creator Events, in July of this year, we put on an event called Roblox Connect. It's a global creator conference driven by you, the community. This year, you all hosted 29 online workshops in 9 different languages with live translation support. It covered topics from design, development, to accessibility. Most of those workshops were not in English. And as a result, over 12,000 creators participated. That's amazing. That's 10 times the size of this room. And you all made that happen. Thank you so much.
That's a lot. That's why I had no idea they even did
Yeah,
that.
and I just thought of something. Didn't we just name that video calling app Connect?
Oh, yeah. Let me fix this slide real quick, and let's move on.
To be renamed.
Okay, how else can we make it easier for y'all to help each other? How about those docs you've been complaining about and itching to fix? Just last week, we open sourced our docs. All of our docs now have a little edit button. You tap it, and you enter into GitHub, and you can submit a pull request. This is a way for y'all to share tidbits of knowledge, gems of information you've picked up through the Roblox School of Hard Knocks. And over the first 24 hours of us open sourcing docs, we've seen over 50 pull requests come in. So thank you for those who have already been contributing, and please keep it coming.
I actually took a quick look at those pull requests, and I was really impressed. It wasn't just the grammar police. There was actual, real, useful, helpful stuff in there. All due respect to the grammar police, I'm probably one of them. All right, let's get back to walking up this pyramid.
My friend, like, chatting,
one of the biggest pieces of feedback we've heard from you is that you want to work the way you want to. You want to use your favorite tools for the job, whether that's scripting, modeling, or avatar creation. We've got you covered.
Now, about 3 months ago, we made it so anyone could make their own OAuth applications. This enables external websites and other pieces of software to log in with your Roblox identity. As of last week, we've seen more than 2,000 OAuth apps created for the platform. And now, some of you might be wondering why you might care. Well, let's talk about that. As many of you already know, GLTF has become one of the most popular 3D objects in the world. Back in June, we launched support for GLTF in Studio, particularly around meshes and PBR textures. And just earlier this week, we extended that support to rigged models, skinning, and animation. With these updates, you can now import pretty much anything on the planet into Roblox. You can populate your worlds with the most fantastic things you can imagine.
We also know a lot of you like to use Blender to create your assets and to design items. So we recently launched an open source Blender add-on where you can provide your Roblox credentials to Blender, and we'll be able to link your Blender meshes and models and update them automatically in Studio. And we open source this because it's a pretty obvious use of OpenCloud, and we want you to surprise us with even more innovative applications. Now, Manuel already showed a slide of some of the wonderful avatars that you've been submitting, but Nick and I thought we should put our own version of that up there as well and pick some of our favorites. So I'm being honest. The snail just speaks to me. Thank you, whoever made that. And Nick, I'm pretty sure that teddy bear is your avatar?
Yeah, I'm just a big teddy bear. That's me, on the inside.
Anyways, we're super excited about what you're all going to make. I think I'd like to see, generally, a little more gender inclusion, some diversity, and some realistic avatars. Now, maybe that sounds weird coming from a snail and a teddy bear, but we switch things up quite a bit.
Billy's sad.
Changing gears. Do you all have any idea what the heck these icons on the screen mean? It means we're going to support experience ownership transfer.
I heard about this. They did this for Bloxburg. Recently, they did this for Bloxburg.
One of the amazing things about Roblox is you never know when an experience you're just tinkering on and doing in your spare time is going to take off.
Bloxburg did this because it got bought.
And we also know we've never really provided you a way to transfer that experience to a group. We're in early testing with a manual process for this. It's surprisingly complicated, and I won't get into it, but we hope in 2024 you can self-serve transfer experiences from user accounts to groups.
That's huge. So we're also working to make it easier for you to collaborate in real time. So here you can see what your team is. We hope towards early 2024, you'll be able to see more of what your team is doing in both 3D and in script. So what you're seeing in this animation is someone flying to a user, another team member, whether they're in 3D or in script land. And with the new activity history feature coming in soon, you'll have better situational awareness about what your team is doing or has recently done.
OK, Tien, this is a big one. One thing you all have been asking about is supporting external scripting tools and version control systems. It even came up during Dan and Manuel's AMA in June. And Dan committed to giving y'all an update at RDC.
OK, Nick, it's RDC. What's going on?
The moment has come.
Yes! Someone's live streaming on camera.
We should just
We're
walk
thrilled
off
to
that.
announce that you will soon be able to edit and update your Roblox files in your favorite code editor and integrate with your version control system. Here, you can see how you can move back and forth between scripting within Visual Studio Code and Studio. This is possible because OpenCloud will be giving you the ability to update scripts. And this is not the end state. We expect OpenCloud will be able to update any aspect of your experience.
So that's huge. OpenCloud is going to open up a whole bunch of powerful use cases. Now, a really simple one that we thought of was updating what items you might be selling in an experiences shop by changing a few rows in the spreadsheet. So here's an example where I've got my measly 2 potions in my potion shop. And on the right, the creator is just updating rows in a Google Sheet, clicking Update, injecting the new script, and it shows up in the store.
All right, let's keep marching up this pyramid. And now we're going to switch gears to some of the more innovative parts of what we've been working on.
We're halfway done.
We want to help you get
Only
your
like 30
ideas
minutes.
into reality faster. And one of the major ways we see this happening is through use of generative AI. Creators will use solutions to craft and realize their ideas faster than ever before. Dan already gave you a little preview. He stole our thunder a little bit.
Totally.
But we're going to give you a little preview of what we've been working on, and we have more to show.
So we have been seeing all the clever and unique ways that you've already been using AI to assist the creative process. So the creators at OffPath, anybody here, created AI Outfit Creator, where you can easily equip yourselves with an AI-generated wardrobe like Pirate Zombie or Surfer, Ice Cream Surfer.
Ice Cream Surfer, that's a great one.
I like it too. And the creators of Frontlines have been using Gen AI to prototype new art styles and new concepts and PBR surface materials. And you're going to be seeing some of the results of that in their next big update.
So earlier this year, we've already rolled out a couple generative AI features with Code Assist and Material Generator. And we've been seeing the people who use these tools are more productive. Compared to our previous autocomplete solution, those who use Code Assist are inserting twice as much code into their experiences. That means they're getting double the amount of generated code, and their experiences are getting richer. We're improving the quality of our suggestions, but we're already up to a 28% acceptance rate on those generated pieces of code.
That's pretty high.
It's going to get better and better. And lastly, we see the same thing with Material Generator. We've seen more than a 50% increase in the percentage, or the number of users, or the number of users using material variants within the beta compared with those not in the beta. And I feel like I've already seen this on Roblox just as a player. Our experiences are getting so much more vibrant.
A lot shinier.
No
now,
graphics.
Dan teased it, but we're excited to announce that in a couple of months, we're going to be rolling out Assistant. Assistant is a conversational AI that will empower you to find answers, explain, debug, and iterate on code, and even build whole experiences more easily.
Before we get into all the cool stuff, we want to really directly address some key concerns we're hearing from you. What data will we use to train our models? And will it be opt-in or opt-out by design? We want to be extremely clear. Roblox will not use any of your experience data without your permission. Currently, we're only training our AI models using publicly available data from places like the Creator Marketplace. We will have a program which will allow you to contribute data to help improve our AI models, which will benefit the whole community, but it will be completely voluntary.
So as Nick said, we're using publicly available data right now, but we know with just a little larger data set, we can build much more powerful models and tools. So there are two data sets we're going to be talking about here. One is for Roblox, one is for public training. The first is what will affect this community the most. It will affect the quality of Code Assist and all the other tools, assistant tools that we build. The second, the public, helps the entire world get better at answering Roblox coding questions or generating Roblox code. So you can imagine future generations of ChatGPT or Llama being trained on this data set and doing a much better job with Roblox. So we're rolling out a voluntary opt-in program that allows you to contribute some of your scripts to either one or both of these data sets. We're going to be sure to anonymize any sensitive information like API keys. And actually, our processing won't even take anything that looks remotely unique. We're mainly interested in code snippets that lots of people are actually using. So as a result, your secret sauce is always going to be safe. So again, it's completely voluntary. You can still use our AI tools, even if you don't participate. But if you do, you'll get access to the best models that we have.
I know it was just 2 days ago, but the difference between this and 2 days ago
and there's documentation and details
they just reposted it
on all of
without
this on our website that you can learn more.
Without the
But now let's shift to what these models will actually get you.
stream will
And let's
come
talk
back
about
soon
learning.
because they have
Whether
lunch.
you're brand new to
And also
Roblox
yesterday I
or a
couldn't do it
seasoned
because,
veteran, our vision is that
yesterday
Assistant
was the
will help
Innovation
you get
Awards
to
that won,
answers
unfortunately canceled.
faster. Here we see an example of a creator looking to improve the retention on their experience. They ask the assistant, and they get back a detailed list of things to consider and maybe steps to take
Yeah, it
to
was
improve
nice.
retention.
So I couldn't record it 2
These
days ago.
results are tailored to that
Yesterday
user
I couldn't
based
record it
upon what
because yesterday I
they've
also had
asked for
low
and based
guests.
upon the situation.
So yeah, yesterday was very
You used to work at Ziggo.
And I went
Is
to
that a
church,
pretty good list
so.
there?
Yeah.
I think it's something we would consider, yes.
Well, it's pretty good then. So we launched Code Assist back in March, but we were wondering, how else can we help? And the team thought, don't you just love reviewing someone else's code?
Not yours.
Yeah, but dude, I'm so out of practice. But luckily, now Assistant can do it for you. So here in this animation, what you're seeing is the creator going over to a script, wondering who wrote this and what does it do, highlighting the script and asking the assistant, please explain this to me. And what you see is the assistant quite verbosely explaining in plain English what the code does. And while it was at it, it discovered, hey, wait a second. There's probably a bug in here. Would you like me to fix it for you?
It's not surprising.
Ouch. Yeah. Kick me while I'm down. It's pretty cool.
Finally, I can code easier. Yes. Took me forever to code the welcome badge. Took me forever.
So here's another take on the theme. It's a more general debugging case. So in this case, the creator knows that something's wrong. It asks the assistant, why is my animation not playing? The assistant looks through the code and quickly finds a potential culprit, suggests a fix, and shows you exactly what it did. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And as you've already seen from Dan, Assistant can do all of this, but also help you iteratively generate entire scenes by harnessing assets from your personal inventory and those in the creator marketplace. Here you can see a creator interacting with Assistant. And in addition to the work that Dan showed, let's actually build this into a full game. So here we'll start with a little bit of a campfire. Let's have a game about collecting firewood. That's why we have some trees, but we're going to want different types of trees. All right, what else do we need for our game?
I think we need an adversary, right? Every good game needs an enemy. And so I've got a pretty cool bear right here.
Scary.
It's a polar
Yeah,
bear.
it's not so scary because it's untextured, right? But
Oh, not mind.
you all like Material Generator. Just wait till you see what we've got next. We have, coming soon, retexturing of 3D objects from a text prompt. So here you see an untextured bear, and the creator asks it to make it look a little more realistic. Boom.
Whoa!
But what if it was more fantasy?
Technology has grown so much, bro. Like, actually.
How can I get some of that armor for my teddy bear avatar?
Glad you asked, because that is a fantastic reason for you and everybody here to go to Steph's live demo tomorrow. We're actually going to be demoing this live. It's pretty amazing stuff.
All right, but how about if you've already got an experience that's alive? How can Assistant help you? Well, we all know that you who are running live operations for your games, you got to keep it fresh.
You get 20
keep
more
people
minutes.
coming back. Let's see, it's September, October's coming up, Halloween. How about if we could add some Halloween theming to this experience we already have? Well, it needs to be a little scarier. That's pretty good. I think we need some props or something. How about, yeah, let's make it a graveyard. Cool. Some jack-o'-lanterns. What else could we do? How about like a crypt? And maybe we'll get some skeletons off the marketplace. Pretty good. I think we can ship it.
I don't know if I'd ship that, but it's pretty cool. And can't wait to see what you all how you all find ways to use it. So we've been talking about all these things we want you to be able to do, but how do you extend these superpowers to your users? We believe in the future of creation of anything, anywhere, by anyone, because creation is fun, it's powerful, it's inspiring, it's empowering. And we're super excited that many of you have embraced that ethos with amazing building experiences that spark our users' creativity, like Build a Boat for Treasure or Islands. We're really excited to where you all take this, and I honestly believe that one of you out there is going to build a better studio than us. Most recently, we've been excited to see this new experience called World Lab from Super Social coming soon.
Huh.
They have built some pretty amazing in-experience, no-code building tools. These are the kinds of things that just might help spark that next level of richness for in-experience creation. Pretty cool.
So cool.
But while creators you've been able to allow building these things, they have always been kind of trapped within the walls of that one experience.
Until now. For the first time ever in August, we made it so you could publish packages from Inexperience and save them to your inventory. You can see here how a user can customize the paint color of this car and then take it out into their inventory. But this is just the beginning.
So that car you just saw, it's now a platform package. If I inspect that car, I'll be able to see which experience built it. And we think that all this creation of accessories, packages, avatars, experiences, those all now become your next calling cards. Let's take avatars and accessories. you already have a sense of how important they're becoming. You saw that from the announcement of Roblox Connect and how prominently users are going to see their avatars, and we're really excited to see where you take them. We want you to be able to build experiences that let users build avatars, accessories, and items, and then take them across the platform. Each platform item created in your experience is your calling card. It will be easy for people to examine your avatar, other people's avatars, and figure out where that super cool shirt came from, and jump directly to that experience. So here's an example where in the future the user is browsing Marketplace, spots something they like, finds out where it can be acquired, and is teleported to that experience. So all of a sudden, making super cool avatars, accessories, and packages became a great way to market your experiences and your creativity.
All right, so here's where it starts to get really crazy. So to add to that mind-bending thought that Tien just shared, all of the APIs that we just discussed around our AI assistant will be available to users on the platform. So now you as creators will be able to build experiences that integrate assistant and AI capabilities to allow your users to create the content that they've been dreaming of and take it out of the experience as a platform-level item across different experiences.
I don't think I'll use that feature.
We're really excited to see what you all do with this. And ultimately, the goal is to empower creation everywhere. You'll be able to take whatever you created in one experience to another experience. Imagine an experience where you design a fabric, and you take that fabric out. Imagine another experience where you bring your fabric in and you design a coat using that fabric. Now you take that coat out, and now you go to an experience that lets you build a shop. And in that shop, you can put all the coats and other things that you've built. And you can publish that as an experience. Now you're running your own store. You haven't even downloaded Studio. You're just using different experiences to build an entire experience. You can even imagine taking that experience of that shop and putting it into a mall or some sort of larger city.
It's a crazy web of creation. We think you're all going to be building on these foundational capabilities and helping each other build, whether that's making experiences that make other kinds of creation easy, or by providing cool plugins or packages on Creator Marketplace to empower other creators. And again, all of this creation, whether it's an avatar, an accessory, an experience, offers attribution back to the building experiences, creating more opportunities for you.
So that's what we're doing. We're building this pyramid. It starts at the bottom with taking care of some basics of our core. Goes up to making our tools more flexible, so you can use the right tool for the job. And on top of that, there's this mind-blowing universe of possibility.
We hope you have as much fun taking this platform in new and inspiring directions as we did in building it for you. We can't wait to see what you all come up with. Thanks for having us.
Please welcome Roblox Chief Partnerships Officer, Christina Wooten.
Wow, this is amazing. I just want to first acknowledge all of you. As I look around this room and I think about why we're all here today. I started working with Roblox over 10 years ago, and I've had the honor to meet and work with so many of you. And I have to tell you that I am constantly inspired by all of you. You are what makes Roblox, Roblox. We have the most amazing creator community in the world. Through your ideas, innovations, creativities, and perspectives, you are creating spaces for people to come together from all over the world, connect and communicate, and have fun while doing that. People can be their true selves on our platform through their avatar and express themselves through digital fashion and beauty. And there's the opportunity in so many aspects that if you don't see it, you can create it. And that's pretty powerful. Putting creation in the hands of people all over the world with different backgrounds, and perspectives, sharing your creations and joy with one another, democratizing industries, creating experiences that truly make a positive impact in people's lives. You are shaping the future for the better. Our community is growing, it's expanding, and when we say community, we're talking about all of you. Our amazing avatar item creators.
I don't know, like
We have over 2.3 million avatar item creators.
about that.
Our incredible developers who have created over 15 million experiences on our platform. Brands, talent, and influencers in the room. You are also part of our growing community. There have been over 200 brand activations on Roblox with amazing year-over-year growth. And we're seeing tons of momentum.
17 minutes.
And over 275 million views of Roblox content every single day on YouTube. We see this community as an amazing ecosystem, a flywheel, all connected and helping each other drive discoverability, innovation, and amazing us, exceeding what we ever thought was possible. And new opportunities are emerging as this new ecosystem is growing. Many of you have been creating your own experiences on Roblox for years, some over a decade, and creating successful businesses by creating your own content. Roblox has also become a medium for brands to connect and engage with people all over the world, and they're creating experiences and avatar items with many of you here today. That brings us to this massive opportunity for both brands and creators to collaborate together. We're seeing more and more creators building experiences and businesses on our platform by creating for and with brands. Now, why is this such an exciting time, an opportunity to collaborate? Things are changing, and how we connect online has evolved. 20 years ago, the web was born. We consumed media, we read lists, sent emails, and visited brands' websites. Then, through social media, we started connecting with each other, sharing personal content at scale with our subscribers and our followers, and they consumed content at any time. Then brands entered the conversation, and they added value and amplification. We are now seeing over 65 million people every single day coming to our platform and connecting and communicating together with their friends. So similar to when brands and artists were first thinking about creating their website and then their social media channel, this is a new medium for them to come together, connect with people all over the world. Only instead of reading individually, watching videos, or scrolling, Roblox offers an opportunity that is immersive and truly social with massive scale. And our global audience continues to grow as Roblox is becoming a platform for everyone. We envision 1 billion users a day coming to Roblox to connect and communicate while doing things they love. And that can include learning together, shopping, expressing ourselves through digital fashion and beauty, experiencing entertainment and sports, discovering music, and fandom.
Yeah.
And already we're seeing amazing experiences in all different genres being created by many of you today.
True.
So just like in the physical world, people want to connect and engage with their favorite brands and talent on Roblox. Brands became a big part of our community. Why do brands want to be on Roblox?
Flash flood?
All of you.
What? There's a flood?
They want to learn from you, collaborate together, bring stories to life. You are the experts who have been creating on Roblox for years, some over a decade. Your knowledge, creativity, and ideas are invaluable. If you each take a moment to think about your favorite brand, artist, celebrity, is there one you'd want to collaborate with? Well, guess what? Chances are they want to collaborate with you too. And many of you are already collaborating with brands and talent. Apeirophobia, Deep Woken, Frontlines, Piggy, Survive the Killer, integrated music from rock band Metallica, and had over 20 million listening sessions. The Gang partnered with Warner Brothers to integrate Shazam into Strongman Simulator and help drive 11 minutes on average session time. At its peak after launch, Strongman Simulator doubled its average daily new users and increased retention. Badamo partnered with NASCAR to integrate into Jailbreak, and had a great example of a long-term collaboration. They partnered in 2021 and built a fan contest where fans designed skins and developers integrated those cars into the experiences. Following the success, NASCAR, the developer, teamed up again in 2023, and this time for a unique experience with a semi-truck and Jailbreak, and a cross-promotion between Jailbreak and the NASCAR Speed Hub. Months after the launch, NASCAR vehicles are still being traded and loved by our community. These collaborations are driving enormous impact for both brands and developers, and we're looking forward to seeing all the future collaborations. It's exciting to see our partners in our community come together to innovate. Carly Kloss, a supermodel and entrepreneur, is collaborating with the community to empower creators and bring access to fashion. Here's an example of how the physical and digital fashion worlds are colliding.
When I first started meeting designers on Roblox, I realized that their process is very similar to many of the traditional fashion designers that I get to work with. Talented creators like Build-A-Boy, Reverse Polarity, Trinity Rift, Furious, and Lovespun create for an audience who use digital fashion to express themselves. I've worked with each of them to evolve their editorial vision into custom collections based on different eras of fashion, and you can buy all of those collections in our pop-ups.
And coming soon is an exciting update of Closet, really pushing the creative boundaries with new avatars in fashion. Brands, talent, and creators are coming together with a purpose. Elton John came to Roblox and collaborated with developer Sawhorse and over 20 avatar item creators like Builder-Boy, Rush, Lovespun to create Beyond the Yellow Brick Road. What was so special is that this experience not only included his amazing music, his iconic fashion, but a message for us all to express ourselves and be anybody that we want to be. And that is what millions of people all over the world come to Roblox for. He showcased his creations made on Roblox in real life on stage at his US tour at the last concert at Dodger Stadium, which, by the way, was one of the highest grossing tours of all time, giving visibility to our amazing creator community. How amazing is that? We have a special surprise. Elton wanted to be here today, but he wanted to send this message to you all.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I can't be there, but I wanted to send this video to say thank you for all your love and support of Beyond the Yellow Brick Road. I've lived my life as an avatar, believing that you should be proud to be whoever you want to be. So it gave me so much joy to see you take my music and fashion and make it your own. And to the wonderfully talented creators in the Roblox community, I've been so impressed by your creativity and skills and couldn't be prouder to have had a chance to collaborate with you. I hope we can do more together in the future.
There's also an amazing opportunity on Roblox as we see fandom growing. On Roblox, it's not just about discovery of artists, but fan communities. Other platforms enable this in one of three ways: artist to fan engagement, fan to artist, or fan to fan. But on Roblox, not only are all three enabled, but uniquely happening at scale. Of 200 of the most popular musicians in the world, we found tens of thousands of fan-made experiences and groups on our platform. They're creating immersive social experiences, having real-time interactions with each other and artists, encouraging community recognition. You may have seen in Dave's presentation, twice, the K-pop phenomenon came to Roblox this year working with developer Carta, and their fans not only have created deeper relationships with each other, but also with the group, sending over 35 million fan notes, and this launched in March. When you collaborate with brands, here's what you can expect. They are keen to create meaningful connections and experiences. They want to work with you, they want to learn from you, and they want to add value to the community. Alo Yoga, whose mission is to bring awareness globally to wellness, wanted to create a space on Roblox that provided our community with a place to practice well-being. They worked with Sawhorse, influencers, and avatar item creators to bring the Alo Sanctuary to life. Through this experience, there were over 20 million meditations in the first 4 months, and to date, nearly has over 93 million visits. There is a big opportunity to do something different, to storytell, to inspire, to create purpose-driven and meaningful experiences. And brands authentically believe in what you're creating together, and they want to share that with the world. They're using their owned and paid marketing channels to promote and drive to experiences and digital fashion on Roblox with widespread media coverage and massive social reach. In addition to brands, influencers are a huge pillar of our content ecosystem and have a vested interest in amplifying amazing, compelling experiences. In June of this year, we saw an all-time high of 275 million views per day.
You know, not many people even talk about this, but half of the Roblox community is Shorts creators. Like, can we just talk about that? Like, ever since Shorts came out on YouTube, people have been starting to like record Shorts on YouTube, and now it's like taking over all of YouTube. And now half of the Roblox community just makes Shorts for life. Actually. Like, it's basically TikTok. Like, if you're gonna make Shorts, make them at least on TikTok. But at the same time, though, I don't really care.
On Roblox content on YouTube.
But still, it's insane because Shorts have been out for like 2 years. And yet, they've already taken out, and they've taken over like half of YouTube already. Which is crazy.
When an influencer like Flamingo posts a video about an experience on Roblox, we see a daily active user spike, which means many of you also see a daily active user spike. This year, we've recruited 50 new influencers into our program, supporting new languages like Japanese. And we're excited to continue to see this group expand. Today, collectively, we're seeing our community really engaging with brands. There are approximately 2.3 billion visits to branded experiences, around 2 million daily active users in branded experiences, and they are spending on average nearly 12 minutes engaging in branded experiences and exploring together. But it's more than just numbers. Yes, we have massive scale and engagement on our platform, but something else is happening here. It's no longer about passively reading or watching something or scrolling through images alone. Whether you're playing a game, attending a concert, hanging out with friends, or shopping for a new outfit, real 3D memories are being created together. Now, when I was younger, I used to hang out at the mall, and that's where I spent time with my friends. After school or after work, that's where people like me would connect. 25% of all US malls will be closed by 2025. Think about that. On Roblox, people are together. They hang out, they shop, and we believe that social shopping is a massive opportunity for our community. Many brands are already seeing more visits to their Roblox experiences than their websites. Shopping is already one of the main behaviors on our platform as well, and it has been for the past decade. People search and purchase virtual items for their avatars daily, and there were 1.8 billion items sold in 2022. So we're excited to see what you all continue to create, including new experiences like shops. More to come here soon. Now, as our community grows and more experiences are being created by creators and brands, the more discovery becomes. Immersive ads allows members of the community to drive discovery and awareness for what they've created. Immersive ads are not just for brands. We also have seen many of our developers leverage the system to teleport people to their experiences and are seeing great results. Advertising here is still about the community and is designed to be additive, not intrusive, to our experiences.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact that Pets MX is there. Like, the only reason Preston made Pets MX is just to get rich. Like, actually, bro. Like, actually.
With some early advertisers, we saw, in addition to driving discovery, many people joined with their friends organically. There was a 9% organic lift from portals through friends joining and teleporting, and users returning to the experience. Additionally, some advertisers saw up to 20% of users redeeming digital items after they portaled. As the community expands and our ecosystem grows, opportunities for monetization continues to evolve. A great feature of immersive ads is the dev payouts tied to them. Developers insert ads, and then they receive rev share off of ad revenue. We saw cumulative payouts increase 30% in June, and as a result, saw a number of publishers increase by 50. And it's exciting to see these expanding opportunities with immersive ads. We're going to keep supporting these opportunities. And as you saw in Nick and Tian's presentation, examples of all the ways we are constantly pushing beyond what we could have ever imagined, using new tech, feedback from the community, and each other to create amazing experiences and virtual items. So today we're excited to share some really amazing experiences coming out of our Roblox community fund.
I've Max added in my life, however I've heard of them.
These partnerships help demonstrate the promise of teaching and learning immersively on Roblox.
Like probably the only Petsum X ads that I've ever seen on and Please Donate. Like these are probably like the only Petsum X ads that I've ever seen. Got to admit. So yeah.
Through the Community Fund, Roblox continues to invest in outstanding educational partners and developers to bring rich, compelling subject areas to life in interactive, dynamic experiences. These partnerships help us demonstrate the promise of teaching and learning immersively on Roblox. Through the Community Fund, Roblox continues to invest in outstanding educational partners and developers to bring rich, compelling subject areas to life.
Watch, they release Roblox Education, then they fight over Education Editions, Minecraft and Roblox. Which would you think will win in a fight? Roblox Education Edition or Minecraft Education Edition? That is, of course, if Roblox Education Edition ever comes out, which it probably will not. But at the same time, they're mentioning education a lot in this. So, anything could happen.
In interactive, dynamic experiences. And I'm excited to share 3 new phenomenal experiences that are just about to launch. RoboCo Sports League from First and Filament Games, Code Combat World from Code Combat, and Chemistry Lab Escape Room by Wonderworks from the team also at Goldie Blocks. That's great. Game Fund is another way that we ensure we are supporting a diverse group of creators internationally. Those in the Game Fund have demonstrated how they are looking to build the next generation of experiences on Roblox. It's a commitment to build something unlike anything else that we've seen and take their experiences to the next level. Let's take a peek at what is coming.
Okay. Ooh, are we getting a trailer? We're getting a trailer!
For the power, I'm just counting the hours. My inner beast is ready to feast. Competition devoured. You ready? This is the moment. How bad do you want it? Give it your all and you'll never fall against any opponent.
Oh, I saw this. Roblox made a video about this.
It's blinding and bright. Watch and learn. Keep it steady right now. I'm a legend. I'm ready right now. Who's gonna stop me once I get it lit? Born great, I was made for this. Legendary, the queen of the ring. Look at me, I'm supreme in this thing. Had my back against the ropes now. They all telling me I'm dope now. Mama told me that the sky's the limit. I say, Mama, just wait a minute. Got a greater vision and with such precision, I'ma knock them out the way like a collision. Leave an impact, they don't get that. So when I come through, full speed, better take cover, better get back. Grab your camera, you don't wanna miss that. Pull up the seat, I'ma teach you a thing or two. Like how to take over the world. What does greatness mean to you? Born great, I was made for this. It's time to make them pay for this. Wait, say I was born great, I was made for this. Born great, I was made for this. Born great, I was made for this.
This is such an exciting time. I also want to announce 3 new experiences that are alive on Roblox today. Playgrounds Basketball, Eternal Heroes, and School Beat. Go check them out. It doesn't happen often where once in a generational, there's a shift in how people connect and communicate with one another. And I'm so excited for us all to see how we continue to innovate together and look forward to all the amazing things that you're all going to create. So I just want to say congratulations and thank you.
Okay, it just ended. It just ended. That was really fun. I was 2 seconds away from it, like popping up everything. So yeah, that was really fun. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be ending the stream here. I will probably be recording a video soon about how Roblox RDC got canceled and how Creekcraft almost got arrested. So yeah, I'll be recording on that like either today or tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!